We enjoy a lot of outdoor activities during the peak of summer. But as summer comes to a close, what usually happens to our skin? The skin receives a lot of UV damage during the summer months, and the effect lingers till early fall. Our skin becomes dry, and it reveals a darker skin tone during this time. Why does our skin become dull in early autumn? After constant UV exposure, our cells create ROS and send chemical signals to different cells to create inflammation. This inflammation can weaken skin barrier and create dryness. Even without UV exposure, the effect of inflammation can continue to stimulate the melanocytes. Stimulated melanocytes creates excess pigment, and these clustered pigments, or melanosomes, are taken up by the keratinocytes. Excess pigment is then distributed in the upper skin layers, revealing a darker skin tone. How do we treat this post-summer pigmentation? One way is to control pigment distribution. This is affected by the interaction between the keratinocyte and melanocyte. The keratinocyte has receptors called PAR2. Activating PAR2 allows the transfer or uptake of melanosomes into the keratinocytes. On the other hand, inhibiting PAR2 limits the distribution of excess pigment, which can limit skin tone changes even after prolonged UV exposure. How do we control PAR2 activation? The solution comes from the wisdom from East Asian traditional medicine. Artemisia Capillaris is listed as an upper-class remedy in the oldest Chinese herbal medicine book, written more than 200 years ago. It is native to China and parts of Japan, and has been traditionally administered for liver issues, diabetes, or skin inflammation. The flowers bloom in early autumn, and the active components in the flower heads reach maturity during this time and become suited for harvesting. How does the Artemisia capillaris work? When keratinocytes are treated with Artemisia capillaris extract, the expression of the PAR2 gene is inhibited. The PAR2 gene is responsible for signaling the keratinocytes to take up melanosomes. To visualize the melanosome blocking effect of Artemisia capillaris, keratinocyte cells were treated with the extract and incubated for 24 hours. Melanin is represented as fluorescent microspheres and introduced into the cells and incubated for 4 hours. The amount of pseudomelanin taken up was then evaluated. Visual results show that treatment of Artemisia capillaris extract effectively blocks 53% of the melanin being transferred into the keratinocyte. We confirmed again the melanosome transfer blocking effect of Artemisia by using a 3D skin model with melanocytes. Treatment with a solid extract reveals a less melanin transfer in the upper layers of the skin versus control. To confirm if the inhibiting melanin transfer has an impact on skin pigmentation, we did a clinical trial on 12 Japanese females of ages 20 to 35. For the clinical trial, the inner forearm of patients were pre-exposed to UVB radiation for 3 days. Then, treatment with placebo, or 2% Artemisia capillaris extract cream, was done for 21 days. Skin lightness, or L value, was measured on the last day. After 3 weeks of topical treatment, we see a significant brightening effect on treated skin of about 20%. This clinical trial proves that inhibiting melanosome transfer can result to a skin brightening effect even after intense UVB exposure. As the summer heat starts to cool down, early fall is the best time to recover from all skin damage that happens during the summer months. Artemisia capillaris extract can help start the recovery process.